us about the role that provider and staff education played in rolling out this model, and what did you learn that you can apply to future vaccination education efforts?
Another good question. I think from the educational standpoint, whatever we can hardwire into our EMR so that it's not something that is taking up space and providers' valuable brain cells, we will. And working with the providers to change the conversation to or from which product do I give first? When was the last time they received it? Has it been over a year? What is our recommendation or what is our care gap? Why do they need the product? To change it from that ballet to, okay, I just need to identify a patient that has a risk category and I hit them with one button. That was very exciting. And then our providers are extremely detail-oriented. So usually you'll get a lot of the what ifs. What if they got this 6 weeks ago? Well, what if it was 4 weeks ago? And so being able to walk through that with our providers and say, okay, let's run some scenarios, investing that time in the provider education, making them feel confident in the plan, how it's built in Epic and the product. Once you get over that hump, then they are committed to the product, they are committed to the process, and they will go full speed ahead. They're amazing when they know that there's no landmine in front of them. And so from a provider education standpoint and from my point of view in pharmacy, my job is to equip them to make the most efficient, easiest decision so that the patient falls into the right drug with as little research and time spent on the provider side as possible. And we find that's most effective appropriately setting up our EMR and then explaining to the provider how we set up the EMR.